Are you starving your mind while feeding everyone else? What if the real selfish act is ignoring your own well-being? Society rewards self-sacrifice, but what if the ultimate path to true service, clarity, and impact starts with prioritizing you? We live in a world that glorifies the selfless. From childhood, we're told to help others, put family first, be the giver, the rock, the reliable one. But somewhere along the way, we forgot something vital. You are also a person deserving of energy, care, and space. This isn't about arrogance, it's about alignment. True selflessness only flows from a full cup. When you are empty, you offer fragments. When you are whole, you offer your essence. This is the philosophy of self first. The contradiction of modern morality. Let's unpack the contradiction that has existed for centuries. Ancient philosophers like Aristotle and Confucius taught that a virtuous life is one of balance, not of extremes. Yet modern culture has equated goodness with total self-sacrifice. You're praised for staying up all night to help others, for working overtime without pay, for saying yes when your spirit screams no. But here's the truth. A life lived in depletion is a disservice to you and those around you. You can't pour from an empty vessel. Aristotle's concept of the golden mean taught that virtue lies between deficiency and excess. Too much giving, you lose yourself. Too little, you become isolated. The middle way, the path of wisdom, is learning when to say yes to yourself. Self first in ancient philosophy. Even the Stoics, who valued self-discipline and service, believed in inner preservation. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about guarding one's mind and energy. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Self-mastery begins within. Epictetus spoke of focusing only on what's within your control, and that includes your emotional energy, your mental boundaries, and your physical well-being. It's not about selfishness, it's about integrity. Kant, the moral absolutist, spoke of respecting others as ends in themselves. But that includes you. If you continuously treat yourself as a means to an end, something to be used up, then you're violating the same ethical code. Why modern society rewards exhaustion. Somewhere along the way, society confused martyrdom with virtue. The person who skips sleep, skips meals, and skips joy to support others is seen as strong. But burnout is not strength. Burnout is the quiet scream of a soul that has been ignored too long. It's time to challenge this toxic paradigm. What if real strength is the courage to say, "I need rest. I choose to be unavailable right now. My peace matters as much as yours." Let's redefine power, not as productivity, but as presence. A well-rested, emotionally grounded, intellectually clear person is far more effective than a drained automaton. The path to self-first living here are 4 grounded philosophical practices you can begin today. Reflective breathing. Set aside 10 quiet minutes each day. Breathe, focus, realign. Let go of guilt. You are worthy of stillness. Limited altruism. Help others from a place of abundance, not obligation. Service loses its meaning when it's rooted in resentment or exhaustion. Boundary artistry. Saying no is a moral act. It's not rejection, it's self-honoring. Draw lines that protect your values and energy. Daily rituals of clarity. Engage in Stoic journaling. Ask, what's within my control? What am I avoiding? What do I need today to feel alive? Real stories, real results. Take Daniel, a 34-year-old teacher who hit burnout after saying yes to every student, parent, and colleague. He looked like a hero but felt hollow. Only when he began morning solitude, silent walks, and selective commitments did he start feeling like a person again. His impact didn't shrink. It grew, because he began offering himself, not just his time. the ethics of self-care. Let's break down the fear around the word selfish. Selfishness is acting only for your gain without regard for others. But self-prioritization is acting in alignment with your truth, so you can offer others your best. It's strategic, it's moral, and it's necessary. Being tired is not a badge. Being depleted is not noble. It's time we honor energy the same way we honor effort. Your inner peace is not a luxury. It's your foundation. Transform your life through self-first philosophy. Imagine waking up with energy, clarity, and direction. Imagine interacting with others, not out of duty, but out of joy. Imagine walking through life with boundaries that protect your purpose. This is not a dream. It's a choice. When you make yourself a priority, you don't neglect others. You empower yourself to serve them fully. If this message resonates, hit that like button and subscribe for weekly mind-expanding content rooted in ancient wisdom and modern clarity. Let's create a generation of thinkers who act, a community of conscious creators. Comment below. What's one way you'll put yourself first this week? Let's be the voice that says, peace is productive. Boundaries are brave. Self-first isn't selfish. You are not here to run on empty. You are here to be fully alive, to serve with joy, to lead with purpose, and to live in harmony with your inner truth. So today, tomorrow, and every day after, remember this. Self-care is moral care. Self-first is philosophical clarity. You matter.